Today we found a hidden cost, a massively hidden cost when you are looking to get a cheap payment on a Tesla vehicle. I got to give a shout out to LT for finding this because, if you're getting a Tesla vehicle for $131 a month as the lowest we've seen, or maybe even like 150, anything under $200, if you have to pay an extra $50 on top of that, insurance is already expensive, but another $50, that could be a game changer. And I'd probably recommend you to get something else instead. There's a massive hidden cost. If you're looking to get a low, cheap payment on a Tesla vehicle, like $131 a month, or even $197 a month, at like this example right here for a Model 3 lease, there is a massive cost that one of our commenters, LT, was actually able to find. Very cool. Shout out to him, LL Adventures, for spotting this, because what happens here is when you lease one of these vehicles, if it has high mileage and it's past the original bumper to bumper warranty, 4 year to 50,000 miles. Well, Tesla actually rolled out like an extended service agreement that a lot of people can purchase. But if you lease one of these vehicles, Tesla actually added in the fine print here, quote, if a pre-owned vehicle is leased for a term beyond the expiry of the pre-owned vehicle limited warranty period, it will automatically be enrolled in Tesla's extended service agreement subscription for the remainder of the original lease term and mileage allotment, which I do have to give it to this. Like, if I was going to be getting a Tesla vehicle that had like 90,000 miles, I would probably want some sort of protection. So I see why Tesla is doing this, because they don't want you to be on the hook for some massive bill. And if you've got warranty, then it perfectly could make a lot of sense. But a lot of people might be shopping right now for one of these cheaper vehicles, like a $197 or a $219 Model 3 long range, or even like a Model Y all-wheel drive, $253 a month. But you do have to factor in that added monthly cost here, because Model 3, if we take a look at it, is $50 a month. Model Y is $60 a month. Model S and X are $125 and $150 a month. And of course, there's a deductible as well when you were to add on to this. And so if, $50 a month, $60 a month, I was going to say it doesn't sound like a lot, but it actually kind of is a lot when you're comparing like a Tesla vehicle that's $197. That's 25% of the payment there. And if you're already stacking on like insurance costs, plus maybe some other things that you might have to change out, because it's going to be an older Tesla, so there will be some maintenance, even though it's not as bad as like a regular gas vehicle, is still going to have some sort of maintenance on it as well. But let us know what your thoughts on it. Let us know what you're thinking. I kind of wanted to throw this out there as a PSA, because a lot of people out there are probably looking at some of these cheaper lease payments for Tesla vehicles. Like, some of them are like crazy deals, like Model Y Performance for $299 a month with zero down for 24 months at 10,000 miles. That's pretty crazy, but you do have to factor in that it's going to be an added $60 a month as a forced extended warranty that you have to get onto it with it as well. But let us know what your thoughts are. Let us know what you're thinking. I know if a lot of you are trying to get the maximum discount off of a brand new Tesla, but don't forget about your current vehicle as well and where you are selling it. That's why we partner with GiveMeTheVin.com down below in the description. One viewer actually was able to get $3,000 more by selling it to Give Me The Vin over Tesla. So you might as well give GiveMeTheVin.com a shot to see if they can get you more value for your vehicle, maximum value for your vehicle. So definitely check it out and everything. And so let us know, because if I was taking a look at these, and if I'm already at like $300 for a Model Y, and then I have to add another $60, so $360, it is zero down compared to like $5,000 down. You have to kind of weigh like the cost between the both of them to see, is it actually worth it at the end of the day to go for the cheaper payment? If this is like your first Tesla, getting in like maybe a 2-year lease is actually kind of nice, or even like a 1-year lease. We also have talked about how this is a massive loophole if you're someone that does not qualify for the $4,000 used EV tax credit. Like, if you make too much money, this is a great loophole, because everybody gets these lease incentives. Like, if you take a look at the lease on these vehicles, it could either include a $3,500 incentive or a $4,500 incentive that everybody is able to get. There's no income limits, restrictions, or anything with that. And so it is a very, very, very nice deal at the end of the day. But let us know what your thoughts on it. Let us know what you're thinking.
Planning on financing your Tesla
then there's one thing you need to do before you even apply: protect your credit. Seriously, because here's the wildest part. Bank of America just had a data breach recently, and they didn't even tell customers for a month. That means your social, your phone number, and your email could have already been out there, and you'd have no clue. Most companies wait on average of 277 days to report a breach. That's 9 months where your identity is exposed and you're the last to know. That's why I use Aura, today's sponsor. Aura constantly scans the dark web and lets me know if anything tied to me shows up: my social, bank info, or any of my personal information. And that's not just for breaches. There's so many different tools I use with Aura. Want to reduce those pesky spam calls? Aura's got it. Want to remove your data like your addresses, phone numbers from those sketchy broker sites? Aura has that too. They will also include $5 million in identity theft insurance, and everything's packed into one clean app. You can try it free for 14 days at aura.com/DennisCW. I'll put that in the description as well. Don't wait until someone else tells you your data is at risk. That's like turning on Sentry mode after your car got keyed. Protect your credit before you apply. I'm doing it, and you should too.